It's DJ.
Welcome back to Relationship Entertainment Television. I'm your host, Demita Jo, and we're getting ready to get into another episode of What's Going On, right here on RETV. Don't forget, you can now get RETV on Roku TV. You can also download RETV on iOS or for Android. So definitely get connected. You do not want to miss the great content that's happening on this channel. And if you have not had a chance to check out the channel, after you watch this show, click around. Stay tuned for the end of the show and you'll see a preview of some of the other shows that are on the network. This is not just cap, guys. This is the positive, inspiring, educational, entertaining, Black-owned network. You definitely want to be a part of it. So if you are not subscribed, kindly hit that button below and give us a like and leave a comment and share it with your friends. And for the loyal viewers that watch every episode of What's Going On, you know that we highlight a Black entrepreneur each week. The best publicity is word of mouth. So definitely share with your family and friends. So if you guys have been here since day one of What's Going On, you remember our very first episode, we actually discussed new year, new things. And I mentioned a few things that I was going to be trying to do at the start of the year. So now we're at the end of the first quarter and it was time for me to take stock of how I've been doing. Have I kept my word? Am I doing the things that I said that I was going to do? I like the way that I'm doing this as far as my goals this year, because normally I'll set the goals in the beginning of the year and just kind of run through the year and not really sit down and take stock on how I'm actually doing on the goal this quickly. So, two things I would like to highlight. The first thing I would like to highlight is that I said that I was going to be doing a gratitude journal. I have not been doing the gratitude journal every single day, but I have been doing the gratitude journal about 95% of my days. The days that I haven't done it have been days where I have put my morning routine to the side. Either I overslept and woke up late, or I slept in and just said, I'm not going to do it that day. Those days definitely stand out to me, because I used to hear people say all the time, oh, develop a morning routine. You know, you have to get yourself on a routine and do these things consistently. And it really does affect your mindset, which is everything. You guys already know how I feel about mindset. But if you develop a morning routine, it gives you a chance to, it gives you some structure and it keeps you on point. Now, the reason why I say that is because I feel very different when I don't do my morning routine, and because part of my morning routine is to spend some time with myself and fill my own cup up, because we can't be running around here doing things for everybody else and not worry about and not work on ourselves or not fill our own cups. Like, you have to be able to pour from a full cup. So that is one thing that I have kept my word on that I'm actually doing. Another thing that I said I was going to do was that I was going to start scheduling in my chill time, and I did definitely do that. I might have scheduled in a little too much chill time, but we won't worry about that. I kept my word. I did good on that goal. I think I almost hit 100% on that goal. So now we're coming up on the end of the quarter. Spring has started, and so it's a time to renew. Look at things that you're doing now. See what things aren't serving you, and it's okay to stop and regroup and start a new plan. So spring's a great time to do that and sit back and regroup and reassess what it was that you set out for yourself in the beginning of the year. So with that being said, I do want to talk a little bit more about my mindset actually creating a morning routine. I'll share with you what I do. When I wake up in the morning, that first hour is for me. It's for me to do whatever I want to do, whether it's drink a cup of tea, drink water, exercise, wash my face with some great, amazing facial products, take a long shower. It's not for checking email. It's not for watching TV. It's all about things that I can do with myself and be with my own thoughts and set my intentions for the day. And that may sound like something so simple to somebody who hasn't tried it before, but just think about it. When you get up in the morning, if you just automatically reach for your phone, you have no idea what your eyes are about to see. You could be seeing a slew of negative things, death, anything. You could be seeing anything, and you are not in control of what you're going to see. The same thing with the news and television. You don't know what's going to come on TV when you see it. Yeah, you may know what channel you have it on and what show you're supposed to be watching, but that programming is not to be done before you've had a chance to make sure you're on your own program. So we can talk more about that, but the bottom line is give it a try. Google morning routine and see what you can do. Comment down below if you've never had a morning routine. I used to be one of those people. Comment down below and tell us what your morning routine is, because we can all learn from each other, and you might have something that I can steal to add to mine. So anyway, we'll get back to that. For now, we're going to go ahead and get into the show, because this one is all about celebrating women. So let's go. Okay, so as you all know, March is Women's History Month. Women's History Month commemorates and encourages the study, observance, and celebration of the vital roles of women in American history. Now, you guys know me already. We are going to look into some great women who played vital roles in American history. However, however you say it, we are going to kick it up a notch, and I'm going to show you 3 Black women who played vital roles in American history. So I'm going to go to the trusty phone here, because this is where I keep all of my notes and everything for this show. So here's a good one. Rosalind Brewer. In 2021, Walgreens Boots Alliance appointed Brewer its CEO, making her the only Black woman at the helm of an S&P 500 company. Also in 2019, she became the only Black woman to sit on Amazon's board. She is actually number 17 on the Forbes list. She kind of reminds me of one of the newscasters on Fox. Her name escapes me right now. But anyway, something that I thought was interesting about Rosalind is, that she's not necessarily working in her field. Like, a lot of times, when people are like, especially graduating high school and going into college, it's like, oh, what are you going to be? I'm going to major in this and I'm going to do this. And a lot of people aren't really even working in their field. Kudos to the ones who are. But this is kind of a testament to the people who may want a career change or may want to think about doing something different. She is actually the daughter of an assembly line worker at GM. And she was a first-generation college student who started her career as a chemist at Kimberly-Clark. So I thought that was interesting. She's about 59 years old. Shout out to Rosalind Brewer. Everyone knows this next young lady as the youngest inaugural poet in U.S. history, Amanda Gorman. Now, Amanda's 24 years old right now. Amanda Gorman, you guys know, is a poet and an activist. Amanda Gorman is also an award-winning writer and cum laude graduate of Harvard University, where she studied sociology. She's written for the New York Times and has 3 books forthcoming with Penguin Random House. As I was doing the research for this, I came across a book that she wrote the words for. For those of you that are into books by Black authors and about Black authors and things like that, you might remember Obama's book, Of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters. Amanda was able to collaborate with the illustrator that illustrated Barack's book, Of Thee I Sing, A Letter to My Daughters. Change Sings is brought to life by #1 New York Times bestselling illustrator Lauren Long. She was the artist behind Barack Obama's children's book, Of Thee I Sing. This book, Change Sings, was written as a children's anthem. Using Gorman's words, this book reminds the newest generation that they have the power to shape the world with their actions and voices. Yes. So Amanda Gorman is the second Black woman that I would like to shine some light on for Women's History Month. I'm only highlighting a few things about these ladies because I want this to spark you guys to do your own research and look these people up and see who else you might find. The third woman that I would like to highlight for Women's History Month is Rashida Jones. She is MSNBC's president and the first Black executive to run a major news network. Shout out to her because that had to be very stressful because she was appointed the president in 2021 and so many things happened within the news these past 2 years that I know that must have been like extra hard. But then again, like, isn't that how it always is? Like, we don't get the easy route. So now it is time for our Entrepreneur of the Week. And once again, I have another entrepreneur that you guys are going to love or know somebody that can benefit from the products they have and they're going to love. So let's take a look at this. So this company is called Toned by Bagda. Now, if you haven't heard of BaggedEm, you need to check out their website. This is their website. As you can see, they make fitness equipment. They have premium yoga mats. So the first thing that caught my eye about this company was the yoga mats and the bag. It looks like the yoga mats are right now on back order, expected to be available April 2022. That's next week, y'all. So, I mean, that's right around the corner. That's like next week. So, if this looks like something that you would buy, definitely visit this site often. They have gym bags and they have yoga mats, and it looks like they sell them in bundles as well. So the interesting thing about this company to me is the owners. Toned by BaggedEm is a Black women-owned fitness-focused brand. It was created by everyday women on real fitness journeys for everyday women on real fitness journeys. And if you know, you know. Our own experiences maintaining our health and physique has lent us firsthand experience on how hard it is to remain encouraged and motivated to stay in shape. We would often come to one another and express our challenges getting and staying in shape. Even when we open up these conversations to other women, a lot of them felt the same about their fitness journeys as well. We realized that we are among a group of women that make up a large part of the fitness community, but still feel ignored and misunderstood. That is why we created Toned by BaggedEm, said the sisters. We definitely identify with a plethora of issues that often impede a woman's fitness and motivation, like body image issues, hair maintenance, and sometimes just plain old lack of energy. Our ultimate goal is to create a brand that tells women that we are most beautiful when we push ourselves. You don't have to be perfect to start, but most importantly, it's okay to sweat. The owners are Julia and Cornelia Gibson. I gotta give me one or two because they're cute. This is their Instagram. We're gonna look at their Instagram together. Let's go on and do it. Let's see. This is really cute. Okay, so see, that's a yoga mat. That's the cutest. You cannot tell me that that's not cute. And they have motivational. That's cute. Okay, workout gear coming soon. And looks like this was posted this year. Bomb. Yes, I'm loving that. That was a whole commercial right there. So definitely check out their website and their Instagram. Give them a follow. And definitely don't forget to let them know that you heard about them on Relationship Entertainment Television and tell them Demita sent you. Oh, another thing I wanted to highlight, and this doesn't have anything to do with Women's History Month, but this has to do with trusting yourself. Now, the first part is about HBCUs, but the second part is also going to be about HBUs, but it's going to be about trusting yourself, and you'll see why. If you've been following this show and you've seen the rest of the episodes, you'll remember that I talked about a story before where the Ralph Lauren Corporation was doing a $2 million HBCU scholarship fund. But recently, Ralph Lauren, according to CNN, Ralph Lauren is coming out with a new collection. This collection honors heritage and traditions of historically Black colleges. Now, 2 years after promising to re-examine how it portrays the American dream amid the Black Lives Matter movement, Ralph Lauren is launching a collection inspired by the country's historically Black colleges. Created in collaboration with Morehouse and Spelman colleges in Atlanta, Georgia, the range of outerwear, knitwear, suits, and dresses was based on the rich heritage and esteemed traditions of both schools, according to a press release. The label, which is known for its preppy style and collegiate-inspired design, said it looked to clothes worn at historically Black colleges and universities between the 1920s and 1950s. But the garments also nod to specific sartorial traditions of the two schools, like the formal maroon blazers given to Morehouse students upon joining the college. Elsewhere, silk-wrapped dresses allude to Spelman's white attire tradition, established around 120 years ago, which requires all students to wear respectable and conservative white dresses to certain official occasions. The convention still applies to today's students, who are expected to wear white to induction and commencement ceremonies, among others. I guess we will wait to see how everything plays out. But I wanted to use this to go into the next thing that I want to talk about that is related to this story. And this is like, obviously, another thing that makes us so dope as a people. Now, this next part is going to be about trusting yourself. I know that there's a lot of people out there that have had moments where you had an idea, but you didn't see the idea through and somebody else came up with that idea. When an idea wants to be shared with the world, if you don't act on it when you get the idea, that idea is going to move on to somebody else. Tell me I'm lying. In regards to the new collection that's going to be dropped by Ralph Lauren, I need to find this on Instagram right now because I know you guys are on Instagram as well. And while you're on Instagram, make sure you're following Relationship Entertainment Television while you're on there, okay? But that's not what I'm here to show you. What I want to show you today is, because you guys are on Instagram, I know you've seen and are following Support Black College, right? You've seen the sweatshirts. I've seen them everywhere. I've seen them in the mall. I've seen it at my son's college. I've seen it in the subway. I've seen these sweatshirts everywhere. I'll talk about what their mission and things like that is in another video. However, what I want to draw your attention to on Instagram is, first of all, I want you to follow them. Support Black Colleges on Instagram. And what I want to play for you guys is this video. Now, my advice is to trust yourself, because my advice is to trust yourself. He says to follow through, which is also a gem. Like, yes, follow through. But I feel like a lot of us need to trust ourselves completely, and we will always follow through. Now, just watch this video and you'll see what I mean.
Let me show you why it's so important to follow through with the amazing ideas that you have. Now, yesterday in HBCU news, this went crazy. Ralph Lauren unveils a collection for HBCUs Morehouse and Spelman. Now, let me show you why the story is getting real tricky. In 2018, my business partner Justin and I created the Black Ivy League to highlight the HBCUs in an upscale fashion. We wanted to highlight schools like Morehouse, Spelman, Howard, Fisk, and Dillard. And to show you I'm not capped, look at the date, November 21st, 2018. We actually even had a logo made. Now, I want you to pay really close attention to the sweater, this Spelman sweater that Polo did for this collection. It looks very similar to the one that we wanted to do for our own collection, the Black Ivy League. Even their marketing and branding had the exact same feel that ours had way back in 2018. Now, I don't want this to feel like I'm bashing Ralph Lauren at all. I appreciate them for putting on for HBCU. But it's nothing like supporting your own people. So with that being said, this fall, Black Ivy League will drop. We're going to see this idea through.
I know that's right. Okay, so do you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean by trust yourself? I agree with him as well. Like, follow through, but trust yourself so that you can follow through. So make sure you follow Support Black Colleges on Instagram, and also follow Corey Armiger, because he's one of the CEOs. He has a lot of great content on his Instagram as well. Anyway, that's all I got for you today, people. We'll be back next week. I know I didn't do a TV segment this episode, and you know, I got some other stuff coming next video for that, with updates for that. So, but I hope you enjoyed this episode. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Also, do not forget that Relationship Entertainment Television is available on Roku TV. You can also download the app on iOS or for Android. I mean, come on, we're almost at the end of season 1. You guys definitely want to stick around because season 2 is approaching on RATV. So make sure you stay connected. That's all I have for you guys this week. You can catch me here every Wednesday at 3 p.m. to find out what's going on. Peace.
It's DJ.
Well, they do that, cause we do that, though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it, though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that, though. My click 100 deep.
Growing up in the church, we saw a lot. Things that people refuse to talk about. The elephants in the room. Mental illness, sexual abuse, broken families, domestic violence, and so much more. The Big E, The Elephant in the Room, is a show that sheds light on these topics. We're here to speak about the unspeakable.
Hey, it's your girl Tia Robertson. I'm the host of Entrepreneur Insider. Right here on RETV every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern for entrepreneurs and news that you need to know about. See you there.
This is Tyron
and Nicole with your weekly RATV news break. Each Thursday at 12 noon Eastern, we'll come to you with the latest news, trends, and more with a positive spin.
We know there's a lot of positive news that doesn't get reported, but we want to give you the opportunity to share your story here on RATV. If you have a positive news story you want us to share, you can submit your story to news@re-tv.net.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Relationship Entertainment Television YouTube channel. Download the new RATV Live app on your mobile device and follow Relationship Entertainment Television on your favorite social media platform.
Don't forget, make sure you tune into the RATV News Break each Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. Until then, be blessed and be great.
Welcome to What's Going On? My name is Demita Joe. Each Wednesday, you can find me here at 3 p.m. I'll be over here discussing different things that are going on and try to bring you a boost of positivity for your week because we all need this. We're going to share some feel-good stories. We might find a hometown hero. We may take a look at some trending topic. And sometimes we might even find a lesson in a not-so-warm and fuzzy story if we can. I'm Demita Joe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode right here on What's Going On?